Welcome to WEFM's 3 p.m. News. I'm your presenter, Jessica Klein. First on the local scene. A delegation of Cuban agricultural authorities and experts are currently here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines on a mission geared towards technical assistance in the development of various agricultural sectors. The delegation will participate in a number of activities, including a windward tour to the Tissue Culture Lab, Orange Hill Multiplication Center, and Vinci Fresh Limited. They will also engage in a meeting with government officials, the permanent secretary, and senior staff at the Ministry of Agriculture, as well as a meeting at the CELAC Food and Nutrition Center to discuss the CELAC FNS plan. This features consultations with food producer groups, community farm visits, and meetings with leaders of food producer groups. The delegation is expected to depart SVG on September 12th, 2023, after completing all scheduled activities. 35 youths within the region have been selected as part of the Caribbean Regional Youth Council's CRYC inaugural 35 Under 35 cohort. Among the 35 selected is Vincentian journalist and cultural enthusiast Rodica Stephan. The CRYC recently expressed excitement in having Ms. Stephan as part of its prestigious cohort and believes her contributions will greatly enrich its efforts to empower and uplift the Caribbean youth community. The CRYC is the collective voice of national youth councils across the region and represents the voice of youth for the Caribbean. According to One News SVG, the CRYC's objective includes seeking opportunities for young people of the region to address issues that affect them, improve the representation of youth at regional and international levels, and provide and disseminate information on youth work and issues in the region. Ms. Stephan holds a diploma in media and communication and a Bachelor of Arts in journalism with a minor in entertainment and cultural enterprise management. Still on the local scene, the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the University of Guyana has signed a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, at the conclusion of the OECS Fast Strategy Summit, which was held on August 31st and September 1st in the NIS conference room. The MOU will facilitate the development and implementation of programs that impact the general of food and nutrition security of mutual interests, the collaboration to secure financing for programs for further development of business opportunities, and provide technical expertise to the Ministry of Agriculture in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The agreement will also provide accredited training for categories of specialists involved in farming, extension services, agro-processing, herbalists, and other health and personal care professionals involved in the prescription of herbal preparations in the form of health supplements, personal care products, and bioactive beverages. On the regional scene, Barbados' Chief Executive Officer of the Trinity Recruitment Services Inc., Judine Scantlebury, has said that the company has recently reached a milestone as they became a go-to source for trained professionals to work on a new multi-million-dollar project in Saudi Arabia. According to Scantlebury, this development will be a game changer in employment possibilities for Barbadians as she aims to conduct a mass recruitment campaign to satisfy the need of her partners. She explained, Trinity Services Inc. has been recently approved as an official supplier for NEOM in Saudi Arabia. This partnership marks a significant milestone for Trinity Recruitment Services as it positions us as a trusted and reliable entity for sourcing candidates in various industries beyond Barbados and the Caribbean. NEOM is a prominent company that recognizes the need of top talent to sustain and expand their operations. She also stated that with the partnership, The TRS enables NEOM to tap into their extensive network. We will be working with local and international recruiters to pre screen and interview people on a 24-hour basis. Scantlebury also stated that the organization plans to source people from Barbados, other Caribbean islands, and South America. Still on the regional scene, the president of the National Consumers Association, NCA, Dr. Thekla Fitz-Lewis, has said that the no exchange, no refund policy adopted by some merchants in St. Lucia is illegal and unconstitutional, according to the Labor Act of January 2022. During talks of the Government's Information Service GIS program, Issues and Answers, Fitzlewis said, "You cannot display a sign saying no exchange, no refund, because according to the Act, the 3 Rs have to kick in." She stated that if an item does not comply with the consumer's needs, does not meet the requirements, or is a substandard, the Labor Act indicates that there should be replacement, refund, or repair. She also disclosed that the NCA was working with the Consumer Affairs Department to address consumer issues, including consumer education, as the organization had received complaints regarding no warranties on some items, especially electrical appliances. She said if somebody purchases a fan and after 2 weeks it stops working, the seller is responsible for replacing, repairing the item, or providing a refund. And on the international scene, the National Drug Authority in Uganda has admitted to knowing that HIV and AIDS medicine were being used to fatten up animals in 2014, but did not warn the public. BBC reports the regulator's senior drugs inspector, Amos Atumanya, told Parliament it became aware antiretroviral were being given to pigs and chickens to treat them. According to Mr. Atumanya, humans consuming small quantities of the drugs in food could be dangerous, but the NDA has since tried to downplay his comments. A spokesperson said if there was a health risk, it would have warned the public, while the NDA's job was to regulate drugs, not food or animal feed. This has been WEFM's 3 p.m. news. I have been your presenter, Jessica Klein. Join us again at 5:30 p.m. for WEFM's evening news, and we thank you for listening.